In the last part of this decade, the auto industry has enjoyed a renaissance in high performance. But some people who were around when performance was at its peak in the 60s aren't sufficiently impressed with the electronically controlled, turbocharged, or 4-valve per cylinder engines of today. They want more. They want big blocks. V8s with cylinder bores the size of garbage cans. And now as the 90s approaches, the big block is back again. It comes to us this time under the hood of a Chevrolet pickup known as the 454 SS. Since American car makers are selling trucks like they never have before, the high-performance pickup niche was bound to appear sooner or later. And like many high-performance cars on the road today, the 454 SS has a limited edition distinction. For this model year, Chevrolet will build only 10,000 of them, a drop in the corporate bucket when you consider the brand sold almost 1.4 million light trucks last year. The 454 SS isn't even officially a model, it's an option. RPO B4U is the code, and ordering it gets you a few goodies besides cubic inches. The interior, which comes only in red, offers bucket seats with cloth upholstery. Trim is what Chevrolet calls Silverado, the top level, which means you get a sports steering wheel, floor mats, and a stereo. In addition, there's air conditioning, cruise control, power windows, and locks, and a full set of needleless gauges. While still somewhat hard to read, they are much clearer than the original concept introduced with this newest of full-size pickups in '87. Outside, there's a special appearance package with decals, a front air dam, fog lights, and blacked-out trim. The only color offered is black, and the price for all this is $18,295. While a lot of bucks for a truck, it's very reasonable for a limited edition model. What you don't get for that money is exotic engineering. In fact, this engine is the gas-gulping unit that you'd find under the hood of Chevrolet's trailer-towing, mud-running 3500 series work trucks. It makes 230 horsepower and 385 pound-feet of torque. There is one concession to modern technology: electronic fuel injection. Sorry, four-barreled fans. Other than that, it gets by on good old-fashioned displacement. 7.4 liters, 454 cubic inches. Get the pistons moving up and down in those big holes, and they'll send the C1500 pickup chassis to 60 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds. That's faster than any production pickup we've ever tried. The engine pulls best at low RPM, so quarter-mile time was not as impressive at 15.9 seconds with a final speed of 87. Still, that's fast for a truck. The exhaust isn't loud, but the engine itself belts out a deep, busy bass growl, and the 3-speed automatic shifts with a strong, sharp beat. These are sensations we haven't felt in any vehicle for a long time. And we're happy to say the 454 SS spares us from some of the negative sensations we've come to expect in pickup trucks. Equipped with anti-lock brakes on the rear wheels, the 454 SS stops straight and sure, though we did detect some locking at the front wheels. Our stopping average in 6 runs was 127 feet, a number we consider good for sedans, not to mention trucks. The 454 SS also gets a performance handling package. It includes Bilstein gas-filled shocks, a front stabilizer bar, and 12.7-to-1 ratio steering. For rubber, it gets two 75/60/15 Goodrich Comp TAs, mounted on 15x7-inch chrome wheels. The result is a pickup truck that goes through turns with a minimum of fuss. The rear end will come around in these maneuvers only if you blunder on and off the gas abruptly. As for cornering power, the truck's driver will lose his grip on the seat before the truck will lose its grip on the asphalt. Which brings us to the interior of the 454 SS. Despite the apparent bolsters, the seats could use a bit more support on the sides. Adjustments are minimal in number, but adequate. But the tilt knob is hard to reach when the door is closed. Overall comfort is very good for a pickup, and fabrics are smart-looking but durable. Controls for lights are dash-mounted, but partially blocked from view by the steering wheel rim. The trick heat and air conditioning controls are easy to reach, but they're too complicated to be operated with a quick glance away from the road. The AM/FM stereo is easy to reach and use, but we don't understand why Chevrolet located the cassette deck so far away from the radio and nearly out of reach of the driver. but the 454 SS has plenty of storage space that's within reach. And for larger items, there's a storage bin that fits between the front seats. Other appreciated pickup features include a rear cargo light and a sliding rear window. But people who want their sport pickup to double as a work pickup may have to look elsewhere. The bed here is a 6.5-footer. Payload limit is 1,000 pounds. Towing limit, despite the engine's generous torque output, is rated at 6,000 pounds. If you think that's a small number, wait until we tell you about fuel mileage. The 454 SS downs fuel at the rate of 10 miles per gallon city, 11 highway. That's according to the EPA. Interior sound measured a reasonable number for a truck, 70 decibels at 60 miles per hour. The Chevrolet 454 SS hits us just right with its excellent acceleration, handling, and appearance. We also like its high level of standard equipment. On the mishap is low fuel economy, seats that need more side bolstering, and oddly placed interior controls. It's kind of hard to find a pickup that compares to the 454 SS. If it's domestic pickup fun you're after, consider the Dodge Dakota convertible. Comparably equipped, it costs about the same as the 454 SS. It offers convertible fun and better fuel economy, but doesn't offer the Chevrolet's room or power. And if it's power you're after, the Shelby Dakota is another possibility. It too offers V8 performance with a higher payload, but it doesn't have the Chevy's big block mystique. Also, availability is even more limited. Production has already halted at the Shelby facility for 1990. The big block Chevy 454 SS seems to have a market to itself. For those whose motto is, there's no replacement for displacement, there's nothing else around that even comes close to satisfaction.